Whatever happened there, who knows? But that frame begins to dissolve once you're out of it. And you are standing once again in the void. The assault on Nirvana seems to have come to a close. Playground Martyr is sort of sitting there in a meditative position, a lotus position, actually talking to Gwendolyn and Machine Head. He seems to be having an argument of some kind.
What are they arguing about?
Math, it seems. Math, philosophy, music. The argument jumps like back and forth rapidly as Machine Head is arguing some kind of theory, and then Playground Martyr is arguing a completely different one. It's the only way to describe that.
Hey guys, I'm gonna use this opportunity to go check out the other room.
Okay. Should I keep him distracted or?
He looks pretty distracted.
Okay.
I'll be back, maybe?
Stay safe.
Yeah, just message us if you need us to come in there.
Alright, Marisol's gonna slip away.
Well, if you slip away while the rest of them are watching Playground Martyr, who doesn't seem to be turning hostile yet. In the other room, the other chamber, you will see it's very similar in that it's a black void, but there is a frozen golden echo standing in it. There's pillars of her image just being kind of like scrolled, and she's just standing there kind of frozen, occasionally glitching.
Marisol's gonna text the group. Golden Echo's in the other room. And then approach her.
Her head twitches and looks right at you.
Oh. I see you're alive.
A kind of ghostly version of the maiden appears in front of her and mimics her exact motions as she moves. The maiden, who is like translucent, basically like the lower half of their body is like see-through, and the upper half of their body is like slightly fragmented. Just begins to look up at the sky and then look back at you. What do you want?
What's wrong with you? You look all messed up.
The maiden's face begins to alter and turn into a less, like a younger version, which is to be Kimber, but it's only halfway, so it's split between an older version and a younger version. She, again, her head twitches. Child, takes a lot out of a mother, and motherhood is the greatest thing that a being can attain.
Finally lost control, huh?
She kind of lurches forward towards you a little. Control. Control. I must have control. Playground Martyr is having a tantrum. I'm control. And then she reaches a hand out towards control.
Marisol's snarling because she's thinking about what she just saw with what Golden Echo did on that whole war frame. You're lucky I have a reason to make sure you're not destroyed right now.
She begins to twitch again, and the hair lengthens on Kimber's face until it looks like half dead and old. The Bad Witch makes an appearance. You're here to help, beloved knight, called from afar. Oh, I'm so lonely. And she reaches out for your face.
She swipes it away.
The hand kind of is easily slapped.
I'm not your knight.
She seems surreal from the hit, and then Golden Echo covers her face, and the holographic Kimber amalgamation also covers their face. And she just begins to sob violently.
Why do you think you're alone right now?
The goddess left me in charge. Now I am goddess, and love is mine. Love is mine. Love is mine. Love me! And she just reaches out with both hands for you now, for your throat.
Marisol puts both of her wrists up to try and block that.
Okay, give me a, I guess, whatever combat roll you want to use to block. Jesus. Okay, your attack, fueled by the strength of your stand, actually blows her wrists, her hands out. Like you can see the metal actually get fragmented and like spread out, much to her surprise. She just lurches forward again with her arms hanging down and then looks down at her destroyed hand. These hands, I used them. I held my child, DC, with these hands. And then she looks up at you, both the hologram and the stand. Am I a good mother? And then she smiles.
Somebody that fucks with lives the way you do is not a good person at all. Definitely not a good mother. Your child's in the other room. I'm pretty sure they want you to die, just like I do. But again, it's not what I'm here for.
Golden Echo freezes and then slightly turns to look to the left. And then a giant leaden sword cleaves through the top left side of her head crest and just shears it off entirely as DZ just rushes out of the darkness to try and take off Golden Echo's head with one swing. She just misses, but barely, and then stops, slides to a halt right next to you, Marisol.
Marisol just makes eye contact with her before realizing she has to move herself. And she lunges towards DZ's, after she's made her swing, what looks like her main sword arm.
You're trying to attack her sword arm?
She's trying to control it, get into her range, and force it down.
Speed of 5. Let's see how DZ does. I'll say you have enough to stop her from making a solid cut, but you are now in a position where if she were to attack you, it might be with a slight advantage. It required you to basically overstep your balance a little to get it done, but you can stop her.
Hey, cut it out.
Oh, I'm planning on it.
You know what I mean.
No, I don't. Is there some reason you're protecting her?
Barely. Just do the shit after I get my mission done.
Chasing game quests.
Don't you understand that whole shit?
No, I don't.
Then you're gonna have to understand this. And she jabs her in the ribs.
Actually, you can do either one. Oof, you land a solid hit. DZ takes the blow to the ribs through her armor. The ripple just like bursts right through it and causes her to stumble a little.
I know you're some brat, but just have I don't know, an hour of patience. I just have to finish this.
You're right. I am some brat. And we should finish this. Maybe Jim is wrong. Maybe there isn't much hope for a family get-together. Maybe I can't accept you. Right there, she points her sword at Golden Echo. That is my enemy. I'm going to kill her. And then I'm going to kill the freak show she made. And then the world is going to be right again.
Ugh, I don't hate that, I admit.
Then help me. Stop trying to stop me and help.
She flinches a little at that. Yeah, what am I getting all this? What are these artifacts for anyway?
You're right. They're for nothing. It's all meaningless. The only thing that matters is killing her right now. So help me do it.
Marisol's staring at Golden Echo, really seriously considering that.
We are left with a difficult decision. Marisol is facing down a very long-hated enemy, and she is in the presence of someone who really badly wants to kill Golden Echo. The mission is to protect Golden Echo, however. In the other room, if you guys leave to come join and help Golden Echo, or Marisol for that matter, you leave Playground Martyr by himself, and he may not be peaceful anymore. Who knows? It's up to you. But as DZ gets ready to levy an attack against Golden Echo, you can see the red knight that forms her stand appear behind her as she begins to rev up the engine of violence that is her long-held hatred for this golden figure, the stand that seemingly has orchestrated so much violence and bloodshed and destruction. She wants to take this figure out, and hopefully she'll have allies to do it, even though her daddy doesn't want her to.
Yay!
Oh, she's back!
Oh wait, I'm sorry, wrong background.
Yay!
Even better. Now he is baseball.
Look at him sitting in the crowd.
Yeah, we didn't pull him out. That may not. Oops.
He's just still in there going, yay!
He's living his best life now.
I was gonna say, I mean, technically, we've just created a loop. I guess some kind of loop now, where Palazzo existed back in 2071, but then he'll obviously eventually end up on the moon, right? By 2095, so that or whenever the game was. Yes, I think
2029.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He's lived forever before.
Machine Head fixed him up, and his batteries last forever.
It turns out Palazzo was in real life that hitchhiking robot that got smashed as soon as it got to America.
Oh no.
No.
It made it all a whole bunch of places before America.
There was
Yeah.
actually,
It was not an issue, and then as soon as it got to America, somebody broke it.
so these frames all had their own sheets, believe it or not. I didn't really
I
rely on
did
stress, but
Yeah, I did notice that they had different effects that you were using. Yeah.
that was the baseball one. It just didn't really pop off because of the order you went in. But interestingly enough, if you had chosen this, or if anyone had chosen it second or even last, like as a group, it would have healed you every time Chaos won over whatever passive difficulty. You would have been refreshed by Chaos.
Huh.
This is a good frame, basically.
Yay, the good frame.
Oops. Instead, we all suffered horrific mental and physical damage.
Yay!
We're just a bunch of broken people.
Just like usual.
Yeah,
So,
just like usual. I've head first into the most dangerous one you can